Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, the Fit God. Welcome to your second instructional basic workout video where we're going to get into kicking. That's right. We're going to get into the art and the science and the technique of throwing and executing proper kicks, okay? So that you don't injure yourself. Now, if you skipped over the first video, which was all about the punches, go back and do that video first. It's going to show you how to punch properly and safely so that you can flow with the workout. Now, before we get started with anything, we are going to invite the creator into our space, into our workout, so that we can have the highest level of success to learn these kicks and to move our bodies properly. So without further ado, let's jump into a quick prayer to invite the creator to our session. In the name of the Almighty One True God, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the Lord of the worlds, we thank you for allowing us to come together once again to improve upon what you have given us, the gift of life and a vessel to hold the life that you have given us, to hold the spirit that you have given us. Father, we thank you for another day to improve our fitness, to improve our health, to improve our wellness. We ask you to be present in this moment as we go through another bout of physical activity, to give us the strength, the spirit, and the courage and the power to get through what we're about to encounter, so that we can become a better vessel for your glory and for your divine purpose. So we ask you of these things in the names of your prophets, your servants that you sent to humanity to make us all better servants for you. In their names we thank you. In their names we ask of these things and we pray. Amen. All right, everybody, let's get started on these kicks. I'm so excited because this is one of my favorite parts of this workout called Fit Tech, or the kicking. Now, one thing that you have to remember about kicking is that every kick that we do has two parts. It has a knee raise, or I call it a chamber, and it has the actual extension, okay, of the actual knee, which is the kick. So there are four kicks that we do: front kick, roundhouse kick, side kick, and back kick. We're gonna go through each one of these kicks, but the first part of every kick that we're going to do is called a knee raise, okay? A knee raise is the first part of every kick. So now let's start off with the front knee raise. Now I want you guys to do this. Stand here with your elbows down to your side, okay? Just relax. Don't stand with your shoulders up to your ears. Just stand with your arms relaxed, elbows down to the side of your body. Let your sides of your body hold your arms up, okay? Now, what I want you to do is very simple. Take your left knee and lift it up and bring it back down. So as you lift your left knee up, you're going to shift your weight to the right. Lift and back down. Do it again. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Now, one thing I want you to do as you lift that knee up, okay, point your toe to the floor. That's number one. You want to lift your knee up above your waistline, okay? This is very, very, very important when you execute the kick. Lift that knee up above the waist. Where do you want to lift it? Above the waist. So your knee shouldn't come here and back down. You got to get that knee up above the waist and then bring it back down. Every time you pull that knee up, I want you to contract the stomach and blow the air out like that, okay? Let's try the right side. Same thing. Pull that knee up above the waist and point your toe to the floor. Ready? Give me one set of 8. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now we're going to alternate. We're going to go left, right, shifting our weight back and forth as we do each knee raise. Now, Make sure your knees come up in between your elbows, not outside here. See this, not this. In between your elbows. 1. See that? Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. So you notice the knees come up above the waist. I contract my stomach on every knee raise. They come in between my elbows. My toes are pointed to the floor. Okay? That's a front knee raise. Now we're going to go into the side knee raise. Now pay close attention to my footwork. I'm going to take my right foot and I'm going to turn it like this to the side. Okay? So watch again. I'm standing neutral. It's called neutral position. Take my right foot and turn it like that. Okay? Now I'm going to shift 98% of my weight onto that side that I turned. That right side. Now, from here, I want you to take your left heel and lift that heel up off the floor so that all your weight is on one side. So now you're going to lean over. So let's go back. You're here, turn that foot, and lean over. There you go. Now, take your left hand and right hand, bring them up like you're in that guard position, like here. Lean over. Now, all you're going to do is pull your knee up diagonally across your body and above your waist. 1, and back down. See what I did? 1, down. Slightly bring your arms down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now what I do is I make like a little pocket with my hands. I create like a little concaved pocket with my hands, and I bring my knee up into that space. 1. See that? And back down. Pull that knee up into that space. Pull it and back down. Now when I bring my foot back down, I touch the toe. I lift it, and I touch the toe when I bring it back down. I don't do this. Here's what you don't want to do. This. You don't want to do that. Shift that weight over and keep the weight on one side while you work the other side. 1, 2, okay? Let's try the other side. It's called a side knee raise. Now take, excuse me, take your left leg, turn it over. Shift your weight over. Good, see how I did that? I just turned my weight, shifted, just lean over. Hands up here, create the pocket. Knee up into the pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Back to the center. Again, this is very important because everyone messes this up with this technique, especially when they're new. Do not rock your weight back and forth. You got to keep it on one side and then pull it. Okay? Pull it. Because what that'll help you do is that'll help you create a better contraction. So if you go like this and back down, if you're going to do it again, you got to push that weight back over to the left side. But if you stay on keep 90% here and 2% here, you can easily back and forth. Okay? Because every move we do is done in a consecutive order. Okay? Boom, boom, right? One after another, one after another. So you don't have time to go back and forth. You don't have time to shift all your weight back and forth. This workout's too fast for that. So you gotta keep all your weight on one side and just move, okay? Now, that's a side knee raise. Now we're gonna go into an oblique side knee raise. Same thing. Take your right foot, turn to the side. This is very critical because most people go like this. Most people don't turn their foot. And if you don't turn your foot, watch what happens. You're going to fall off balance, okay? So what you got to do is you got to turn that foot. Your toes is what keeps your balance, okay? Now you can lean over as much as you need to without falling off balance. Now go back to that distribution of weight, 90% on the right, 2% on the left. Now we're going to focus and target the obliques here. Now take your left hand, bring it up here, reach over top so that your bicep is almost close to your ear. Over top. Now from here, what I want you to do, I want you to bring your elbow down and release it and go back up. Bring your elbow down and back up. Now as I bring my elbow down, watch my hip. I want to push my hip up into my elbow. 1, and then push it back down. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, 6, 7, and now I'm going to hold it here. Now I'm going to keep my hip up. What I'm doing is I'm contracting and engaging my obliques. I'm going to keep my hip up. Now when I release my arm, I'm going to bring my knee up as I bring my arm back down. 1, back. 2, back. Making a bicep with my left arm. 4, my knee comes up. 5, touch the toe. 6, to the floor. 7, 8, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going. 5, nice and easy. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now you may say, oh, Michael, that was great, but I couldn't keep my balance. I kept falling over. That's why I've got this chair here. What you should do, grab a chair, okay? Start off with 2 fingers on the chair. Get in your position, turn your right foot, or whatever side you're doing, turn that foot, the foot that's closest to the chair, turn your foot towards that chair. Lean over, use a chair for support. Remember, do not rock. Do not do this. Okay? I see it all the time. That's one of the most common things I have to correct, is that rocking back and forth. You don't want to rock. The name of the game here is isolation. Okay? This is the more you can isolate, the more you can target those obliques, and the more effective this move will be. Turn that foot, put 2 fingers on the chair, lean over here, and isolate. Only move the left side. Whatever side you're working, only move that side. 1, 2, okay? Just move that side. Now let's go to the other side, the right side. Okay? Same thing over here. I'm going to do it without the chair first. Matter of fact, I'll do it with the chair. If you don't have to use the chair, put your hands on your hips like this, okay? So remember, turn that foot. So you first off in a neutral position. Turn that foot over. Lean over towards the chair. Lean over towards your left side. Bring the shoulder over your toes. Good. This hand comes up. Ready? Let's pull it. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, without the knee. 2, just to bring the arm down. 3, good. 4, good. 5, reach all the way over and pull down. Good. 7, now pick the knee up. Go. 1, lift. 2, don't rock. 3, keep the weight on one side. 4, good. 5, touch the toe to the floor. Only thing that should touch the floor is that toe. Touch. 1, if you need balance. 2, put your hand on the chair. 3, lift. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Bring it down. Move the chair out of the way. Very nice. That is your side oblique knee raise crunch. Those 3 knee raises is what's going to help us execute some of the kicks. Now, we're going to do a bent over knee, call it a bent over hydrant knee raise, okay? So from here, you're going to lean over like this, okay? So you're standing straight. Now you're going to bend the knees, push your hips back. Push your hips back, okay? Now, from here, pick your right heel up, both hands on your left knee. Now, all you're going to do from here is you're going to flex your hamstring, okay? Like a hamstring curl. Boom. And back down. Curl your hamstring, back down. Curl your hamstring, back down. Curl your hamstring, back down. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to curl your hamstring, and we're going to lift the knee up. 1. Okay? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7, and 8. And again, if you have to use a chair, hold on to the chair for balance. Okay? Hold on to the chair for balance. So same thing. 1, 2, 3. Pick up that knee and the ankle. Okay, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Okay, other side, same thing. Now you're gonna feel it in your glutes. Okay, also in the side of your thigh. Lean over, bend the knees. Now one thing about your back, it shouldn't be rounded. Okay, it shouldn't be rounded. It should be flat. Okay, so you want to push your hips out, flatten out your back, curl the hamstring. Curl the hamstring. Let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold on if you have to. Good. 1, lift. 2, 3, lift it. 4, lift. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Bring it down. Okay, we'll move the chair out of the way. Now, that was a knee raise for the back kick, okay, and partially the side kick. Now, let's get into the kicking. But before we do that, we want to get into the foot positions. So there's 2 positions of the foot that we execute with each kick. It's either a pointed foot or a flex foot, okay? Scientific terms, it's called dorsiflexion or plantar flexion, okay? Now, the first position of the foot is called plantar flexion or pointed toe, okay? I'm gonna turn to the side. Like a dancer points their toe. See my foot? My toes are pointed to the floor, okay? So when we throw certain kicks, our toe is gonna be pointed, okay? The other position is flex. Turn the side again. From the opposite of pointed is flexed, okay? So when I flex my foot is positioned in certain ways, okay? So you're gonna hear me say flex foot or pointed toe. Now the first kick, which is a front kick, okay? The first kick is a front kick. That is gonna be a pointed toe, all right? Now, I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see, okay? Turn to the side. Now, place both hands up here like this. Now your left knee is gonna come up. Boom. Notice that. Now look a couple things here. When I pick my knee up, first thing that you want to look at is that my knee is where? Above the waist or waist high. Look at the position of my foot. Is my foot out here or is it back here? It's back here. You want your foot under your hamstring. You don't want it out here. The reason why you don't want it out here is because when you go to execute the kick, you're going to hyperextend that knee. Pull it back here, okay? Pull it back here and point the toe. So 3 things. You want your knee to be up, your toe to be pointed, and your foot under your hamstring, okay? Now, when executing the kick, all we're going to do is pick the knee up, extend, pull it back to the knee, and bring it back to the floor, okay? So 4 moves like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you notice, when I kicked, I did not hyperextend my knee, okay? Here's what you don't want to do when you kick. You don't want to bring your leg up, swing it like this. See that? You don't want to do that. So a lot of people do, okay? Or they'll do this. Let their foot drop, like that. You don't want to do that. You want to control your leg the whole time through the kick. You want that knee to come up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Okay, let's try 1 set of 8 all the way through. Ready? 5, 6, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And once again, if you need to control yourself better with balance, what do? You grab that chair. Okay? Grab that chair. Let's do the other side. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your hand on that chair and hold on for balance. Now, again, let's pick up that knee. Right knee comes up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now all in one motion. I'm turning off this light, this glare here. See if that helps out. That looks a little bit better. Okay. All right, here we go. All in one motion. Okay. All in one motion. We're gonna throw that kick. 1, back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, good. 7 and 8. Very good, okay? So remember, that knee comes up, the kick goes out, it comes back to the knee, then you bring it back down to the floor, okay? That's a front kick, right? With a pointed toe. Now, roundhouse kick. We're gonna kick with our left leg. Now, remember that position that we went to? We turned our foot, and what we would do, we leaned over, right? Okay, move the chair out of the way. We turn our foot, and then we're gonna lean over like this. Make sure your shoulders over your toes. Now again, we're gonna isolate the left knee, put both hands on your hips. Again, or if you need to use a chair for balance, put your hand on the chair, okay? Now we're gonna lean over, left knee comes up. 1, like what we did before, like this. So remember that movement? Okay, did that, here's what we're gonna do. Knee comes up. Now when the knee comes up, look at my knee. My knee is on line or on level with my foot. You don't see my foot, or nor is like this. You don't want that. When it's straight, see? You can't see my foot when I bend my knee back. Okay? So you want that knee to come up, boom. Okay? And then back down. Let's try that. Hands on your hips, lean over, lift that knee up. 1, and down. 2, down. 3, hold on if you have to. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job, okay? Remember, every kick is an extension of the knee raise. So we're doing the knee raise first, and then we're gonna throw the kick. Now let's add the kick. Turn that foot over. As I pick that knee up, I wanna extend the kick and come back. It's no different from the front kick, okay? Lean over, hands here, knee, kick, back, down, knee, kick, back, down, knee, kick, back, down, knee, kick, back, and down. Okay, if you notice, my body didn't do what? I didn't do this. See, you don't want to do that. You need to stay over on one side and bring that leg back. Isolation. Say it with me. Isolation. You gotta isolate that leg, okay? Don't move everything, just move that one side. Now let's go to the other side. Bring my chair over. Okay? This is what you should be doing. Repositioning that chair to support your balance if you need to. Turn that foot over. Now remember, again, turn the foot. Do not kick like this. This is a big mistake. Big mistake. See my foot? Do not forget to turn that foot and kick like this. So many people make that error. Even if they have good flexibility, they're hard working. I mean, you know, they're serious and they're in class kicking like this. Wrong. Okay? They got good action on their kicking leg, but their foundation is way off, and eventually it's going to lead to an injury. So you shouldn't be kicking like this. Okay? Turn that foot. Open up those hips. Turn your foot. Open the hips up. Good. Now, the leg here. 1, knee up. 2, hold on if you have to. 3, 4, I like to open up my hips. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we're gonna add the kick. Ready? Lean over. 1, 2, 3. Start low first. 4. Start kicking low. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. That's a roundhouse kick. The front kick and roundhouse kick, the toe is pointed. Pointed toe with the front kick, roundhouse kick. Look at my toe. Pointed. See? It's pointed. Look at the roundhouse kick. It's pointed. See? It's pointed. You want those toes to be pointed. Now, the next kick, side kick. Bring our chair back around. Now, the side kick and roundhouse kick, these two kicks oftentimes get confused. Most people think that the kick that we just did is a side kick. Why? Because we kick to the side. But just because we kick to the side does not make it a side kick, okay? You would say, well, how is it a roundhouse kick? I'm thinking the roundhouse kick, it comes around like this. No, that's not. The roundhouse kick does come up and it comes around in a half semicircle, but that doesn't make it a roundhouse kick if we kick and spin our bodies around in a circle. No. Nor does it make it a side kick because we kick it to the side. Now, here's a side kick. Let's turn our foot around like this. Now, watch my hip. Boom, turn my hip. Remember how we did this one here before? So that, get you positioned for that. Okay? Turn your hip. Now, what you're going to do is put both hands on your hip here or on the chair. You're going to flex. Remember how we did this before? Remember, we flexed the heel, right? We also did what? Contract the hamstring. Okay? Boom. Contract the hamstring, flex the heel. Now, you're going to pull this knee up. You're going to chamber the knee. Pull it up. Okay? From here, you're going to thrust it. You're going to push it out. With a flex foot, pull it back in, and bring it down. You got that? Very important to understand this movement here, okay? Because this is going to target the glutes, the lower back, the erector spinae muscles, and your hamstring. Bend those knees, lean over, knees are bent, pull that knee up, boom, like that, okay? Now push it out. Push, flex the foot, come back in, lost my balance, see that? And back down. Try it again. Lift it up, boom. Push it out, pull it back in, and back down. One more time, lift it up, push, in, and down, okay? That's how you throw the side kick. Now, this kick, you're gonna have to practice over and over and over again to execute it. Now we're gonna do it all in one motion, okay? Turn in position. The most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is the better that you can get yourself in position, that's half the battle, is getting in the best starting position possible. Because if you don't start here, if you start like this, everything else is going to be off. Turn your body, start in the proper position. Now, here we go. When I say 7, throw the kick. Ready? 7. Back down. See that? 7. Push and pull it back in. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. Hold on if you have to. 7. 7. Good. So if you notice my foot, I'm flexing my foot. What I'm thinking is, I'm thinking about thrusting my foot into my opponent's chest, right here. Okay, pushing the foot right here. Boom. See? You can't do that with a pointed toe, but the heel, you can do that with the heel. Let's do the other side now. Side kick. Right leg. Same thing. Let's turn over. Get in position. So you want to turn your hip towards your imaginary target. Okay? Turn over. Hold on to the chair. Pull that knee up. Chamber the knee. Push. Pull it back in and down. Imagine you have a blade sticking out your heel. You got I know it's kind of graphic, but imagine you got a blade sticking out your heel and you want to thrust. Thrust straight through. Okay? Ready? Knee. Kick. Pull. Recover. Good. Knee. Push. Pull it. And down. Knee. Push. Pull. Down. Knee. Push. Pull. And down. Lost my balance again. Lost my balance because I looked. See? That's good. That's good practice. When you look, you have to make sure that you also maintain your balance. So it's harder when you go slow. You gotta really maintain that balance. Push, pull back, and down. Okay? Lift, push, pull back, and down. Now, all in one motion, okay? All in one motion. Ready? Hold on if you have to. Ready? When I say 7, throw the kick. Ready? 7. 7. 7. What's wrong, man? I'm losing my balance today. See? No one's perfect. 7. 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Good job. See? Don't be mad if you lost your balance. Don't feel defeated if you lost your balance. You saw me like 3 times lose my balance. And I'm the instructor. So don't feel bad if you lost your balance, okay? Just get back up, keep working, keep working. Now, the next kick, back kick, okay? The back kick is almost similar to the side kick. Why? Because you're using your glutes and you're flexing your foot. Now, the side kick is a half turn, like this. See this? My body's halfway turned, throwing the kick, okay? Throwing the kick. The back kick, you're all the way around. See the difference? So imagine someone is coming behind you to swing, and all you're going to do is what? Duck, throw the kick, and then come back up. Okay? So what I want you to do, lean over, back is flat. Left heel is up, both hands on your right knee. Flex the heel, hamstring, push back, pull it back down. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now, what I don't want you to do, what so many people do, and it drives me crazy because I can feel it in their back, do not let your leg fall. Be responsible for bringing your limbs back to your body if you extend them out. Here's what I mean. If you're going to push your leg out, pull it back. Don't let your back, okay, catch the brunt of this movement. Don't do this. See that? Don't do that. You gotta pull that leg back. That's the work. Every step of the way, you've gotta be present to your movement. Once you do this, you're lost. You're just moving aimlessly. You gotta push it and pull it back in. Okay? Pull it back in. Pull it back in. Pull it back in. That will save you a lot of discomfort over time in your back. Okay? Let's do the other leg. Same thing. Be mindful of your recoil. Okay? Lean over. This heel is up. Push it out. Pull it back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, and 8. Pull it back in, okay? If you notice, when I brought my leg back in, what did I do? I touched my toe, okay? Why? When I touch my toe, that sends a signal to my brain that's telling me to keep going. We're not stopping. Once I put my foot all the way down, it's like I'm done. I'm checking out. So in this workout, we give ourselves sensory input to give us messages that, hey, we're still going. We haven't stopped yet. Okay? We're still rocking and rolling. So keep that in mind. Okay? So those were the 4 kicks. Front kick, roundhouse kick, side kick, back kick. Okay? We do all 4 of those kicks in the Fitt Tech workout in various formations, various combination sequences, mixed with the punches, kicks, we throw them in there. So it's very important to understand how to do each move individually. So you'll learn, so you will know how to bridge them together. Okay? Here's an example. Move the chair out of the way. We're gonna go into a horse stance step side kick or horse stance step roundhouse kick. Open your legs up. Remember this from the punching video. It's called a horse stance, okay? Now, come here to the side. We're gonna step to our left into a kick, into a roundhouse kick. Now watch what I do. Both hands here, I'm gonna step. Now when I step, what do I do with my foot? I stepped and turn my foot to the side. Step. See that? Back over. I want to step and go back over. Now, when I step and plant that foot sideways, watch what I do with my left leg and the rest of my body. Lean over. See that? I go into what position? This kicking position that we did for the kicks. Okay? Go back. Step. Lean over. Shift the weight. Pick that heel up. See that? Go back. Step. Roundhouse kick position. Go back. Step. Go back. Step. And lean over. Good. Now, left hand up for your guard. Keep right hand on your hip. Left hand up for your guard. We're going to step. Kick. Toe. Go back down. Good. Step. Kick. Toe. Go back down. Again. Step. Lean over. See how I'm leaned over? Isolated my whole left side now. My left side is isolated. My right side is not moving. Kick. Toe. Back down. Step. Kick. Toe. Back down. Step. Kick. Toe. Back down. Okay? You try it. Let's go. Step. Kick. Toe. Back down. 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 Okay? Let's do the other side. Same idea. You're going to step. Imagine you're stepping over something. Don't drag. See that? Don't do this. Don't drag because that slows down your movement. Okay? Whenever you're working out to music, you want your body to pop like the beat. No beat that we're going to move to is going to drag like that. So you want to step. Step. See that? That reaction, this stepping, causes a chain of reactions. Right? This stepping is more of a popping movement. It's going to pop the right leg and snap the right leg into check. All right? Here we go. Step. Boom. Get in position. Go back. Step. 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 Good. Now, we'll add the kick. Ready. Go into a nice horse stance. Step. Kick. Come back. Touch your toe. Go back down. Step. Kick. Touch your toe. Go back down. Step. Kick. Touch your toe. Go back down. Step. Kick. Touch your toe. One more time. Step. Kick. Touch your toe. Last time. Step. Kick. Touch your toe. Go back. Okay? That is a horse stance, step, roundhouse kick. The same thing we do with a side kick. Okay? Side kick is the same thing, but the difference is we're going to do what? Transition into that side kick starting position. Turn your hip. See that? Side kick from here. Roundhouse kick is here. With the roundhouse kick, do you see the difference? My body is squared to the front with the roundhouse kick. Same horse stance, roundhouse kick. Boom. See that? Now look at the side kick. I turn my hip. See? Roundhouse kick. Side kick. See the difference? Roundhouse kick. Side kick. See that? Side kick. Roundhouse kick. Side kick. Look at the toe. Roundhouse kick. Toes pointed. Look at the look now. Look at the foot. Side kick. Roundhouse kick. Side kick. Roundhouse kick. Side kick. Roundhouse kick. Side kick. Roundhouse kick. Side kick. Okay. So you see the difference. One is a thrust. The other is a smack. Which one is a smack? Roundhouse kick. If you have roundhouse kick, you're right. Which one is a thrust? Side kick. There you go. Okay? So those are the 4 basic kicks. Please go back through this video as much as you need to. And once you come to every kick, here's my assignment for you. Do at least 10 to 20 kicks on each leg before you move on to the next kick. Drill these kicks down so you can understand the skill and the positions of each kick and stance. You're not going to get this overnight. It's going to take some time. I've been teaching this for 20 plus years. Okay? It took me a little while to get the kicks. But by doing it, and wanting it, I finally got it. So I encourage you to practice these kicks, because if you do, you will. You trust me, you will get it. And it's going to make the workout that you're going to do with us so much better. I mean, you're going to be able to move. I mean, imagine the combinations that we do with the kicks and the punches that you're going to need to know how to do with fluidity, confidence, grace, and power. Okay? Fluidity, confidence, grace, and power. That's what I want to see for you. All right, listen, thank you for joining us with this part 2 of the basic instructional kicking workout. Again, go back and do this video over and over and over again until you move on to the next basic number 3. So basic number 3 workout is going to combine both punches and kicks to a flow of music to see how, just to show you how it all works out. Okay? So do these 2 workouts first. Basic 1, intro 1, and intro 2 to punches and kicks before you go to the basic workout number 3. Okay? This is your man signing out, the Fit God. Hope you guys had a good time today learning, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.